Tampa Tom hosting the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
We have to apologize to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We didn't give them a lot of respect. We said some things. We said some things about Mike McCarthy.
A little bit.
About him clearing out his office for Sean Payton.
It's still early.
Things were said.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys are absolute phonies. You're going to lose in the first round of the playoffs. Hear me now and believe me later.
I have absolutely no faith in the Cowboys.
Zero faith in the Cowboys.
I don't know how the Cowboys could not put up a field goal against Washington.
Yeah.
Because Dak Prescott was like, he didn't want Cooper Rush to go in there because he knows exactly what happened. If he would have let Cooper Rush go in that game, Cooper Rush would have lit it up.
If Dak Prescott be throwing pick sixes in Pee Wee football as a coach for like some minor league.
Mike McCarthy.
You're fired.
You're fired. That's
Guess
it.
who the next coach of the Dallas Cowboys is
Sean
gonna be?
Payton's already goddamn landing in Dallas.
Sean Payton.
He's already in Dallas, in your office, packing up your I am so pulling for everyone's pulling for Tampa.
I want to take this opportunity to apologize
All right.
to the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, and everyone in the organization.
Well, let's ease up on Jerry.
We were wrong.
I'll apologize to Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
This one's a sincere apology. I did crap on you a bit. You know?
Now, in our defense, I'll give you some stats, okay?
Yeah.
Tom Brady is 7-0 lifetime versus the Cowboys.
Right.
The last time the Dallas Cowboys won a road playoff game was 1992, 93 season.
Yeah.
So 30 years. Just putting that out there. Also, the Dallas Cowboys did not play well in Week 18 versus the Commanders, who had nothing on the line.
Correct.
All that being said, and Dak Prescott's his love of throwing pick sixes, all this led us to believe that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were probably going to win this game.
Yeah.
Dallas was favored. It was close. I think 1.5 or 2.5 on the road.
Yeah, something like that.
It was close. But we gave the edge to the Bucs, who played like crap. And Dak Prescott did not turn over the ball. In fact, he threw for 4 touchdowns and ran in a touchdown.
Yeah.
No interceptions.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott played a great game, and we apologize for what we said last week.
True. It's very true.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys played really good football.
Yeah,
well,
we on him pretty good.
I believe they had a shut out the Buccaneers at halftime.
Yep.
I can't remember what the exact score was going into halftime, but Tampa Bay had not scored yet.
Yeah.
And what was the final score? They actually did get a couple touchdowns in the second half.
31-14.
Yeah. So really bad. Tom Brady made some really horrible throws.
Yeah, that interception.
A lot of drops.
Interception in the red zone.
In the red zone.
First one he's ever done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, Prescott came out and he was like, he didn't look great at the very beginning. And I was like, oh,
It was actually a defensive stops.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 0-3 or whatever, or something like that.
Quite a few 3 and outs actually on both teams
to
start.
And then it was just, and then arguably, I feel like Prescott almost played the perfect game.
He played a really good game.
He almost every single time he threw the ball, he knew exactly where to put it. He read their defense perfectly.
Yeah.
He just, it seemed like
what were his complete stats?
It seemed like Schultz was always in the right spot.
Oh yeah, Dalton Schultz had 2 TDs.
He always seemed like he was in the right spot.
Yeah,
I was amazing.
He had the opening touchdown and he got another one later. So those were 2 of Dak's 4 touchdowns were to Dalton Schultz.
Yeah. Dak Prescott 305, 4 TDs, and he ran in a TD.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Averaged again 9.2 yards a play
and no interceptions.
No interceptions.
So
no.
Tampa Tom, would you have any stats on that? Or
351.
Oh, that's more than I thought.
No, it's good because their rush game's garbage.
Yeah.
Really bad, actually.
It's really bad.
In pregame, they were all getting all excited because Fournette was back, and Fournette got 11 yards. Like, that's it. I mean, I like Rachaad White, though.
Yeah, he played good.
I think he only had 41 yards, but I think Rachaad White's a great running back.
He actually made a couple of really good moves to deke out Dallas's defense and got extra yards more so than he should have.
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed with him as well.
Yeah. But Brady went for 351, 2 TDs, an interception, and 2 sacks. He averaged about just over 5 yards a play.
That's actually not that bad of a
It's not horrible.
The red zone interception was a horrible.
The biggest thing was, and you and I even talked about it, him and Mike Evans were just not on the same page.
There's only been 1 week where they have this whole season.
Yeah.
There was only week 17 versus the Panthers where Mike Evans and Tom Brady hooked up for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. The whole season, Mike Evans and Tom Brady have not been on the same page. And now that the Bucs are out of the playoffs, the whole offseason conversation is, where's Tom Brady going to play again? Because it won't be with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm telling you that right now.
No.
He's not coming back.
I don't think I don't know how Fournette's contract is, but I don't think they're bringing back Fournette either. But
Mike Evans might demand a trade.
I don't know.
It's not looking good.
Honestly, if Dallas plays this way next week in San Francisco,
they have a chance.
San Francisco is going to have their hands full. I love Tony Pollard.
Yeah, me too. He played better than Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh yeah. Well, they're doing like it's a new way of playing. Like Tony Pollard's a quicker running back, right?
Yeah.
And Elliott's more of a power running back, right?
I agree.
So it seemed like there was even a couple plays where Ezekiel was blocking for Pollard.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's awesome.
That's what Green Bay does well with AJ and Dillon.
Yeah,
sorry,
so,
AJ Dillon,
and
Jones.
Yeah, but yeah, I was like, that's a good 1-2 punch, and then you got CeeDee Lamb. You got Schultz, who seems to always be open, or at least he was in this game.
You know,
Gallup had a TD and about 50 yards. So I don't know. I mean, I crap on Dallas a lot. It's fun, but like
as an Eagles fan, that's my second nature.
It's fun to crap on Dallas, right? I mean, come on, they're the most expensive franchise. They're worth $80 billion. Jerry Jones lights cigars with stacks of $100 bills.
Yeah.
Like it's fun to make fun of Dallas. It's fun, right? But seriously, like. They played really good, really good. And I think San Fran, it's going to be interesting. That game, I'm actually really excited about.
I'm excited for that, too. I do want to see San Francisco win that as an Eagles fan and then have my Eagles beat the Giants. Then we should note that this is the first time in about 30 years or 25 years that 3 teams from the same division are in the second round of the playoffs.
That's pretty cool.
The NFC East are a bunch of beasts.
All right. Okay.
Hashtag pending.
That's all right.
Trademark pending.
There you go. All right.
So that'll be really interesting. And hats off to the Cowboys. We did say some things more so about Mike McCarthy than Dallas's chances,
and Dak Prescott.
And we Dak pretty good,
and Jerry Jones
a little bit, and Jerry Jones' son.
It's fun though. Jerry Jones does to himself though.
He does. He says some stuff.
He says some stuff where you're like, oh, come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
But the Dallas Cowboys, if it depends. If you're the Dallas Cowboys who went to play the Commanders in Week 18, or you're the Dallas Cowboys that took care of business on the road for your first playoff win in 30 years on the road, and you do that again in San Francisco, you're going to give the 49ers a run for their money.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great game. It just depends on which Dallas Cowboys team we see next week.
I'm telling you, if it was the Dallas Cowboys of last night,
they're trouble.
They better eat their Wheaties, because I'm telling you, they had everything down.
They did good.
They had everything down. They were reading that defense like insane. It was just like,
San Francisco does have a better defense than Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. They do have the other Bosa. They have a solid D, and they're at home. So it'll be a great game. I'm actually really excited about all the games in the next week.
Oh yeah, next week's gonna be an awesome week. Yeah, full show.
So in our predictions as well, we both took Tampa Bay.
Of course we did.
We were wrong.
We were really wrong.
So the only one that we got was the Jags.
We were even texting each other last night, and I'm just like, not looking good.
This isn't looking good.
And you're just like, well, Chargers were up 27-0.
That's right.
And I'm like, yeah, that's true. And then we got into the third, and then Dallas scored again. And then you're like, oh, maybe not.
This isn't looking good.
I'm like, I don't think so.
So in our season-long predictions, I only got one this week, so I now have a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
You got to make up some ground in the next round.
How is that possible?
There's 4 games. If you get all 4 correct and I get them wrong,
yeah.
It's possible.
Okay. All right. I guess that could happen.
It could happen.
All right. Well, I guess I'm taking the Jags.
So
the Giants.
Take all the road teams.
I don't know who to take in Dallas and San
That's
Fran.
that's a good flyer.
That's a flip right there.
So make sure you tune in later this week. We are going to have our prediction show for round 2 of the playoffs for coming up for this weekend. So make sure you check us out later for our prediction show, and follow us just a bit offside on Instagram for more bonus content for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Fish.
Oh, wait.
You didn't think we were going to end the show without talking about Maher.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Did you? Not did this kicker have the yips. All right, a bad case of the yips. The Dallas Cowboys kicker, Maher, missed not one, not two, not three, but 4 extra point kicks. Chip shots after touchdowns.
Yeah.
Got 0 field goals, but no field goal attempts.
Yeah.
But all these extra points missed.
Yeah.
Even Peyton Manning and Eli, they have their show.
Yeah.
He's like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing.
It was ugly.
At first, you're like, you miss one, or you miss one. And the team's all coming up, hey, high five.
We got you, man.
And then second one, and they're like, listen, man, it's all good, man. The wind, it's all good, you know.
You never know.
Third
right?
one, they're like,
no, we got a problem. This is bad.
you got one job. Huh?
So I'm going to tell you this. If he does
Fourth
that,
one, by the way, we don't want to get to the fourth
if
one.
he does this against the 49ers, they're in big trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, he missed 4 extra points in a row. The shocking thing to me, we should give him props that at least the Cowboys let him, and they had enough of a lead to let him keep trying. Because on the 5th touchdown, he finally got one through the uprights. You finally did your job. But we're talking like extra point kicks are not 40, 50-yard field goals. These are close.
Yeah.
This is your job. You should be able to hit these.
Yeah.
And it seems like he was, because the first 2 missed in the exact same direction.
Yeah.
And then he tried to overcompensate to the other way.
Yeah, that didn't
And
work.
then I don't know what happened on that 4th one. It went like over one upright and to the side, like he just missed it. But it was, he had a serious case of the yips, and that is not a good thing when you're going to go play the 49ers next week.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mentally, he's got to be like,
You gotta,
like,
I think they wanted him to work it out, and luckily they had the lead to do that.
Yeah.
But honestly, after the second one, you're like, why not go for 2?
Yeah.
Because then you're eliminating the pressure on the kicker.
Yeah.
And you're making up for the lost points. And for some reason, the Cowboys didn't do that. But I feel they were comfortable enough with the lead to let Maher work his out.
Yeah.
But it was embarrassing. I mean, if I was him, I'd be hiding somewhere right now.
He's fine.
Because it was pretty embarrassing missing 4 in a row.
What you do, you get your phone, you call up Dicker the kicker, and he's going to suit it out right away.
He's going to suit up and go play for the
I'm ready to
49ers.
go. I'm ready.
Yeah?
We're out of the playoffs. Dicker the kicker's ready to go.
Coming to the Cowboys.
I'm not sure how that'll work on the contract.
I don't think legally they can do that.
I don't think legally they can do that, but Dicker the kicker's ready.
And anyway, we couldn't not mention the Maher thing.
Well, on the flip side of it, is they just keep hitting touchdowns like they did against Tampa Bay, the way they were against San Francisco. They might be fine. They can just miss every goddamn extra point because they're scoring touchdowns like they're literally, it's Halloween candy.
Like
seriously.
a piñata.
It's like whatever. It's like boom, boom,
touchdown.
touchdown, you know?
Anyway, thank you guys again so much for tuning into the show. We'll see you again soon.